all you heroes and villains out there. I'm Samaritan, and I'm here with my good old friend Caleb.
Hey Sam, how's it going, man?
It is going well, but I have a little bit of sad news today.
What's that sad news?
One of my favorite shows has ended after 5 long seasons.
What show was that,
It's
Sam?
The Boys.
The Boys.
Oh my God, I
What a-
love
What a
this.
great show.
It really was a great show.
Show 7 years, man, of our lives.
Yeah. So, I want to say hi again, everybody. We're going to be talking about The Boys season, well, not just the season final. We're going to be talking about relations from the comic and the show, because you see Caleb here has read the comics and watched the show, just like myself.
Sure have.
And I honestly have been searching high and low for somebody who has also done the same, because there's so many differences and a few comparisons from.
Well, there's so many differences.
Yeah,
We
really.
could talk all day about
We will.
how
Sadly,
different.
we're not going to because we don't have
We
all
could
day.
literally sit here for hours and talk about all the differences between the show and the comic.
So
Ridiculous.
while I was working, I actually did write down a full thing of questions.
Right.
I did forget them, but I actually did memorize them all.
He remembered them. Hey, forgot but didn't forget. Let's go.
So, just like that one character who replaced Translucent, Jack from Jupiter.
Very true, Jackson Jupiter, ladies and gentlemen. Is he the only member of the 7 that was cut out?
Yeah.
It was just because there was only 6 people.
Yeah, but it did
Hey.
change like every season. There was.
It did, but Jack from Jupiter never even showed up in the show.
No, he did. Yeah,
He did? When was
in
that?
like in a small
Oh.
porn version.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. Herogasm doesn't exist.
No,
remember?
not
We
no,
don't
not
remember that.
not
Okay,
Herogasm.
okay, it's not
It was
Herogasm.
when Lamplighter was watching porn, and a character that looked like
Oh,
Jack
okay.
from Jupiter showed up.
Right.
It was like
right.
for 5 seconds, but
That was
I think that counts.
That was a small clip. Gotcha.
So, the first question that I thought of when writing all these, I think it's one of the most obvious questions and the most talked about question.
Right.
Black Noir.
Yes.
There are 3 versions of this guy in this show.
Yes.
2 in the show, 1 in the comic.
One in the comic. The faithful one in the comic.
Jeez, so I mean, like, I'll tell you my opinion, but I honestly got to hear someone else's opinion, because whenever I talk about the show or the character to anybody, they're like, "Huh? Oh, what?"
Right. Well, I do adore the comic version of Black Noir the most, but I like fucked up shit,
Mhm.
you know. But I also do like the direction that they took with adding like, Black Noir was from way back in Payback days, and he got his shit all fucked up. He's like
Yeah.
he's a schizophrenic in the TV show, which is very interesting.
That was really fucked
was
up. I
very
did not
interesting.
expect like to actually get a story for Black Noir. I thought it was
Right.
going to kind of be like the comics. I mean, like everyone,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be a clone.
Of Homelander.
But then as
Right.
like the show was going on, I kind of realized, I mean, this guy does not seem as strong or as
No.
durable as the guy. But I did like Irving, as his name
Yeah.
is. I did like him. I mean, he really was more like a Batman than a clone of Homelander.
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure the show was he was there to like keep track of Homelander the
In
whole
the
time. to kinda,
comic,
like,
he was.
that wasn't how it was like in the show as well.
No, I don't think so. I think he really
I think
was.
after Homelander kills the first Black Noir, that's whenever it's like, oh, okay, so
That I didn't expect.
No.
I really didn't expect that to happen.
no,
I was a little upset. I was also laughing my ass off when the animals in his head were like, "You're going to heaven." I'm like, "No, he fucking is not."
no.
But dude,
right.
I really enjoyed like the 3rd Black Noir, the one that
Mhm.
he could fly.
He could fly.
He
yeah,
was
these
bulletproof,
powers.
and it's the
Fucking-
same actor.
Put the Deep in his place as well, which was fucking. It was hilarious, but wrong at the same time
Oh,
for what
yeah.
he did to the oceans.
Yeah,
Save
that
the
fucked
oceans,
up.
you guys. The oceans are great.
But he fucked over the Deep in the
Fucked
end.
over the deep. Fuck the deep, but
Really?
love the oceans. Fuck the deep. We had Samuel Jackson as a shark in that scene.
I thought that
One
was
of the
true. That
best.
was
Samuel
awesome.
Jackson. That wasn't even him playing a shark. Samuel Jackson just turned into a shark, and it was in The Boys.
Oh, so Samuel L. Jackson has Compound V too.
He has Compound V. If he turned as a superpower, he turned into a shark.
That would be awesome. I would love to see that, and I would love for that to be confirmed.
That would have been hilarious.
But no, I loved how they got just the same actor to play Black Noir twice.
Yes.
And just
Yes.
like different little
Yeah.
acting things. Like he's more of Deadpool than he was, and then it's the method act. I thought that was awesome. So like out of all three, from the comic version who's a clone to Irving who's just he can heal and he's really strong, to the third one whose name I can't.
I'm drawing a blank.
I think it's Ben, or maybe that's just Soldier Boy, but to the one who can actually fly and shit, who's kind of more closely related to the comic. Out of all three, which one's your favorite?
Oh, definitely Ben. I guess if that's his name. Sorry, I apologize if I don't know his name.
We
but
don't know,
the
yeah, we're
third
sorry.
Black Noir was the probably my favorite.
One of my favorite
Out of the
scenes.
four.
I did a theory video about this new Black Noir
Right.
because there were some spoilers that popped up, and I was like, I wonder if these are true. So I started scrolling and scrolling to see, okay, out of everything that's going on, like because this was right when season 4 was just coming out, and right after Black Noir died, we just got a new thing of Black Noir. So everybody was like, oh, who this character is? But dude, no, he is 100. I love he just flies.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to fly.
He's a superhero.
Yeah, and he's not allowed to fly.
Against the image of the OG Black Noir. You're still this first Black
Mhm,
Noir that
yeah.
Val's been advertising since day one.
And he has
Everyone can know that he
narcolepsy.
can fly. Yeah, narcolepsy. That's,
He does.
That's another character trait.
And he has another allergy that they
Another
use in the
allergy,
show, which
yep.
is so fucking awesome.
It's hilarious.
Okay, so my second question that I gotta ask, I want to skip a little bit past like all the way to season 5.
Okay.
Now, in my opinion, I liked season 5, kind of where it was going. Like, it lost me a little bit later in the last maybe 2 episodes.
Okay.
What did you think of Frenchie's death?
Fair.
Really?
And necessary.
Really?
Fair and necessary.
I personally don't think they should have killed off Frenchie. I mean, at least I didn't know how if they were gonna kill off any of these guys because they do
Right.
die in the comics.
Yes.
But Frenchie gets his one of his arms
Right.
lost. I honestly thought I thought he and Kimiko were gonna be in towards the end, considering how much they were
Kimiko
almost.
needed to go back to normal and being with Frenchie, and
Yeah.
Walt's not going to let her do that. In the long run, it was for the best. Same with Butch's death. You know, it was all for the best.
Yeah, no, that was more like. I wish it was a little bit more dramatic.
It was comic accurate.
That is true.
Comic accurate.
Well,
Comic
no,
ac-
wait,
Wait,
he
I
fell
was
for-
thinking more of the Homelander death was comic.
Now the
accurate.
Homelander death.
We'll
I
talk
really
about
enjoyed.
that later.
I really enjoyed the
Right.
Homelander death.
Me too. Oh, it was.
It was very
It's
comic
very
accurate, which
comic
made me
accurate.
happy. In the end, it made me happy.
Showed who Homelander was. Who showed who John was.
Yeah.
Not Homelander.
Speaking of Kimiko,
Yes.
what did you think of her getting Soldier Boy powers?
I
I thought that was rushed. I gotta be
thought it
honest.
was rushed. Yeah, I can agree with that. It was kind of on the fast track. That probably the character Soldier Boy. Like we're diverting a little.
Yeah,
bit.
no, by
the
all means.
character Soldier Boy is a he's a complicated person only because of he wants to side with Homelander because it's his son in the show. But I wish that they wouldn't have taken that turn at all. Really, they would have just kept him with the boys and helped defeat Homelander. So I think that was just the situation. Saying, oh well, we need a way to kill Homelander, and only Soldier Boy can do it. Let's give Kimiko his powers.
Yeah, no, I felt like that was
it
way
might have
too.
been a little bit of a cop out on their part, but I'm not. Who am I to say?
That is, I honestly I did not like it.
Yeah.
I felt it was too last minute. I thought it was okay, so we tried everything else. Let's just go give let's go
Right.
give someone the exact same fucking powers as Soldier Boy.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Soldier Boy though,
I'm a Soldier Boy fan.
Jensen Ackles was awesome.
Jensen Ackles all the way, yeah.
So-
Show Soldier Boy. Let me be specific.
Mhm.
I'm talking about comic Soldier Boy here. That's a whole different bucket of bolts, buddy.
That's another thing I was gonna ask. So, in the show, Soldier Boy is now the most powerful superhero in the whole entire Boys universe. In the comics, though, he was a weak ass pussy.
No, he was cannon fodder. He was laughable.
He wasn't even on Captain America strength level.
No.
He was a parody of Captain America, but he is not on the same level. Now, I wanna. Have you seen the show Well, have you seen the trailer
I've seen
Vault
the trailer
Rising?
to Vault Rising, yes, and I'm very excited.
Me too.
Very excited.
I really can't wait to I can't wait to see where this goes. Now I know that it takes place in the 50s, and we are gonna see a more youngerish Ben, like Soldier Boy, try to figure
I
out
want
like
to see why he is who he is.
Yeah.
In the show, why did he go against his old team back in the war days? Which we know why, but like,
Yeah.
but like,
Oh man, I really want to see
where it
like
leads, where it goes.
I want to see a young version of Black Noir. Kind of break someone's. I know it's not. It's we're in the 50s. This happened maybe in the a little bit before after that.
Yeah.
Because of this, but so there are actually 4 characters, that, new superheroes that we got in Vault Rising, and I already did a little video kind of thing about Vault Rising, but since I finally have another person, we have Soldier Boy.
Right.
Bomb Sight, which
Bomb
we
Sight,
got in
yeah.
season 5, which I absolutely fucking love. He's my favorite character so far.
Bomb Sight. I like his design a lot. His
He's so
design is
fucking
very
cool.
nice.
And we got Private Angel
Yeah.
and Torpedo.
Torpedo.
I did as much information, dug as deep as I could until my fingers were bleeding.
Right.
I have Private Angel and Torpedo are the 2 like biggest mysteries of this new show. I think with their powers, it's a bigger, long explanation, but what do you think their powers are going to possibly be?
Torpedo's definitely gonna explode. That's what I feel. Torpedo's gonna explode.
I kind of was thinking that too. He's going to I think he's going to be able to be shot out of something. He's going to build up kinetic energy, and he's going to make things explode like a torpedo.
What was the other one's name again?
Private Angel.
Private Angel. That's a hard one. That can be literally anything. I would
Anything,
think
yeah.
something with light. I would think something with light, like Starlight.
Yeah, I was
Starlight
thinking
type powers,
Divine
maybe.
Beauty.
Oh, like a.
You should think about this.
Yeah.
Each of these people, or healing, a lot of people think healing. Because each of these characters represents something in the military. You have Soldier Boy, who represents the Army. Torpedo is Navy.
Sounds right.
Private Angel is medic. Bomb Sights, Air Force. I think that...
We're leaving out someone.
No.
Liberty?
Yeah, Liberty. We do have Liberty, but everybody already knows about
Everybody
Liberty.
knows Liberty. Everybody.
Like, we
knows.
already know what her whole deal is and her powers
Miss
are.
Vought herself.
Yes, thank God. One who probably would marry Hitler if she could.
Oh yeah. She got stuck with the superhero guy instead. You know.
Oh my God! I think that with Private Angel, I think she's going to be able to like. A lot of people think it's healing. I think it has to be way more complicated than just healing. I think maybe she'll have angel wings, some kind of hypnotic voice, because this is the 50s where and she is going to be sexualized like crazy.
Okay.
And she is very fucking pretty in the trailers and stuff, but like I think she is going to be very sexualized. And you got to remember, these are not real superheroes; they're all actors.
Of course.
So like even in the comics, when they're like, "Oh, this person can do this and this person can do that," it's like it's just what's the word? It's faked. It's like fake. They actually can't.
Okay.
It's like Tech Knight in the comic. He was more of an Iron Man priority. He didn't
Yes.
have Compound V.
Yes.
Which, yeah, he does get Compound V though in the show
Yes.
in Gen V. What you thought of that? That they do a lot of different character turning, like gender swap, like Stormfront,
Yeah.
amping up characters like Soldier Boy. Tech Knight in the comics, he is an Iron Man parody. He has no powers, but in the spinoff of Gen V, he does. He has enhanced senses, literally being able to tell if you're lying from like he can literally hear your heartbeat like that. So what do you think of that?
Okay. That was in the Gen V TV show.
Yeah.
I did not watch the Gen V TV
That's
show.
completely all right.
I was told I didn't have to because it didn't matter. But like, if you want my opinion on it, it's probably just a creative decision.
Yeah.
You know, creative decision.
He's now an NCIS detective
Oh, really?
instead of like the billionaire character he was in the comic. Do you know who Marie Moreau is? Now she is another one of. Do you know Victoria Newman?
Yes.
Victoria Newman, the head popper.
Yes.
She actually, her power is later. It's not just
Yeah, no.
explosion. That's
No.
not what she can actually do. She can actually control blood. Marie Moreau can also do the same thing.
Okay.
She is so powerful that she survived being shot in the chest from Homelander's heat vision.
Okay.
That they are very durable. She was part of this thing called Project Odessa, basically making God tier suits. her and Homelander were kind of on the same
Yeah.
thing.
Right. Right.
So I think they did not use her in season 5 much. I think they should have because she's a very, very powerful suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even I think they didn't use her because
They waste characters.
that's sad though. It got canceled. Genevieve got
Yeah.
canceled.
Oh, yeah. I did. I noticed.
So I think that's why they didn't use it. Speaking of, I want to go back to Stormfront. Okay. Gender swapped version. I want you to picture this. You see, in the comics,
Yes.
Homelander's biological father is actually Stormfront.
Yeah.
They got his DNA and gave it to him. That's how Homelander and the Black Noir clone was made.
Yes.
In the show, Black Noir is a woman, and Soldier Boy is actually Homelander's father. Now, what do you think of that bullshit right there? I mean, I don't.
It was a necessary change, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
From the show's standpoint, we all know Liberty. Not Liberty. Stormfront in the show is Miss Vaughn herself. They needed to build that comparison because from the show's standpoint, they were married. He turned her into a superhero, and she's gonna live forever. She was, and in his eyes, she's gonna live forever.
Well, technically she is because
technically
she's
trying to
got V1 in her system.
True. So like it was necessary, and they had to find it changes the entire story. You understand? Just that one small thing from going from Stormfront to Soldier Boy.
Mm-hmm.
They had to write a whole different Soldier Boy, whole different everything. So it's really just lost my train of thought for a second. It's a lot. It's really a lot to think about.
This is not edited. All this
No,
shit's going
of course,
in.
it's all going in. No, first take, boom.
Okay, so how about
Yeah,
this?
but it was necessary. I feel.
Okay, so
To-
what
to
do you
swap
think?
that.
So in the comics, Stormfront is his father. What do you? But in the show, it's Soldier Boy. Now, what do you think of that?
It's fair. I just like the character in the show.
Mhm.
So if it was comic Soldier Boy, that would be kind of fucking pathetic.
There are 3 versions.
Right.
It's like with Black. There are
Right.
3 versions, and it was just more of a mantle that was passed.
Yeah.
I actually liked that they. I really dig the outfit that they did with Soldier Boy because it's reminiscent of like the one from all the way back then in the comics, the first one.
Yeah.
But dude, no, I gotta be honest. Vought Rising Soldier Boy's mask,
Yeah. I like
my
the mask.
fucking favorite,
agree.
dude. And now that one looks more like Soldier Boy is the one in the comic, the one that
Right.
gets his ass beaten.
Yeah. He's probably going to get his ass beat a couple times. I can see it because, as we all know, in the backstories, he was a little privileged bitch.
Yeah, and it also he pisses himself.
He pissed himself.
They have to
during
hold him
the
down.
Jiggy
You think
trial-
we're gonna
Jiggy
actually
trials.
see that in
Oh
the
yeah,
show?
100%.
I mean, I love Jensen Ackles, but and there are some scenes that he was like,
God damn
"Hey
it,
man,
we saw Steve Rogers, Chris Evans skinny as fuck. We can see Jensen Ackles the same way, okay? Damn it, bring it back. Put Jensen Ackles' head on a skinny body, please. God.
dude." I mean,
Don't piss his pants.
well, dude, I actually think that's how they're gonna do it. I think
You
a
think
lot. No,
The first Avengers situation.
No, I think they're gonna get a lot of. I think they're gonna pull a lot of story from Captain America and put it as, but like more fucked up.
Oh, very fucked up,
Like,
yeah. It's gonna be like that scene from Deadpool when Deadpool gets his powers and Captain America mixed together.
Oh my
Constant
God, yeah.
torture.
Except
Everyone's
like,
pissing their pants. Everybody.
okay. One more thing about Soldier Boy.
Okay.
He is by far the most powerful suit besides Bombsight. Well, now he is because he got rid of Bombsight's powers. They have shown experiments on him. They have done almost every kind of fucking thing they could imaginable. Nothing can fucking kill this guy except like gas that would knock him out.
Right.
I thought that Homelander puts him back in his cage.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were going to kill him, to be honest. I thought he was going to kill him. Do you think he should have died then? Or when this is when Homelander had V1, which he totally started to spit. He probably could have killed him. Do you think they should have killed him? Or do you think they should have left him in his cage as like this undisclosed, hey, there's possibly something that can happen with him?
What do you think would have happened if they would have frozen him? Is the thing. Do you think think like he would have caused a rampage if you were Homelander.
If I was
If
Homelander,
you were Homelander, you had it was your brain, not exactly your morals, but you know.
with me, like
With
me, myself
you,
right now is
would you kill Soldier Boy? He's your father.
no. I would most likely,
Put him in a cage.
yeah. But I thought they were like
You got to think from the character's point of view sometimes.
true. No, you're right because Soldier Boy, no, not Soldier Boy, Homelander at best. By the way, the guy who played Soldier Boy, fucking amazing.
Jensen Ackles, we love him.
Who he played Soldier Boy? Who played Homelander again? It was
Anthony Starr,
he was fucking amazing.
very very good.
I can't think of another person that could play Homelander.
Very good.
But you got to remember, Homelander is just this thing
Mm-hmm.
raised in the lab, raised by Vought. He has been controlled all this time, and he wanted to be controlled. I really did enjoy what they were doing with Homelander as they were like, each season it felt like he was getting more and more like diabolical.
Because he was getting away with more and more.
Yeah, but it felt at one point it was like, okay, the whole when he saw Madeline as an angel thing, I felt that was too random.
It was a narcissistic moment, if anything.
Okay.
He was looking at it like, this is how I want her. This is her to me, my angel.
I just felt,
You know.
I felt it season 5, and I know that the creators of the show were like, I know there's a lot of backlash, but this is how we wanted it to end.
Yep.
I just kind of feel like it was a little too rushed and stuff.
Well, out of 5 seasons.
That is true.
5 seasons, and I don't know if they had any type of deal with Amazon, if anything, if they had a contract, okay, we only need 5 seasons from you guys.
Okay, so I want to talk about Billy Butcher and I want to talk about Hugh. And
Okay, yeah.
those guys,
The boys.
the
The
boys.
boys. Let's go.
Yes, I want to really real quick. I want to talk about each member of the boys. So, what did you think when Billy got Temp B? When both Huey and Billy got Temp B? I thought like
it was good. You know, I feel like it was a little late, in my personal opinion, but they got it. Yeah, it was good.
One of my favorite scenes is just watching Billy fuck up Gunpowder.
Yeah.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite scenes.
I do like Huey's first kill, Translucent. It's very in the show, in the comics. It was a member of this other mutant team that they had. He just punched straight through his gut.
That my favorite scene in both the show and in the comic is when Huey, who doesn't know his own strength, accidentally punches through a suit. That will always be my favorite scene.
Yeah. It happened a lot earlier in the comics than it did in the show, though.
Yeah, but with that, they actually just got a small dose of Compound V.
Right.
Now that was like $19.9 million something dollars. That's how much a small, and it didn't give them any extra powers. It just boosted their strength a bit. But Huey, he got teleportation, except he can only teleport organic. So every time he teleported, he was just butt-ass naked. Butcher, he was bulletproof, strong, and he shot lasers, and that was really cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Now, I think they should have given Mother's Milk and Frenchie powers. I think they should have done that with, they should have at least one episode where they both used Temp V. What do you think about it?
I don't think it would have been necessary. They are the It would have been fun to see Mother's Milk fucking have superpowers, especially Mother's Milk. I like Mother's Milk as a character. His aspirations or whatever. I feel like he would use it to try to kill Soldier Boy though.
That's true.
That would have been a whole problem on its own.
He's more of a voice of reason.
Yes.
Actually, wait a minute. No. He's like Batman. Think about it like this. Because what you just said, you know how Batman, like, when you, with Red Hood, he's like, if I kill the Joker, then I'm not going to be able to stop killing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that with, like, Mother's Milk. If he killed Soldier Boy, what's to stop him from killing the next one and the next one? And considering that he was a soup in the comics, he was like he was one of the only characters in that boys like group that actually was a soup.
I feel like that would have been that's a good reason why they took away his powers.
They want to see more human.
Is that and because he has beef with Soldier Boy in the show. He doesn't have that beef in the comics, you know.
I still would have loved to see him punch somebody's head off.
Oh yeah, that would have been great. That would have been great.
I think he would have gotten. I feel like since he's OCD, I feel like he would have gotten some kind of time travel power. Like
Yeah.
he could go back 3 times just to this one specific point.
We'll talk about Ryan.
Ryan. Ooh.
I would like to talk about Ryan
By all
if we
means.
have time.
Yeah,
But
we
there
have
is
time.
no Ryan in the comics.
For us, yes, there is.
Okay,
For like
that
a
doesn't
second.
count.
No, for a
was
second there
that
is.
was an unborn fetus.
He was no, it was not. He was born.
Oh, he was born. He burst it through the stomach.
Yeah, he killed Becca.
Yeah, right.
In the comics,
Mhm.
Becca and Butcher were sleeping.
Sleeping.
Then the Ryan came out and
Butcher
he
killed
killed
him.
yeah with a
Right.
crowbar, and he I think he had compound V even because well he lasers his fucking arm, and like I don't care if it's a fucking fetus.
Yeah.
That's leaky vision, man.
No, yeah,
that shit
that's-
should have like taken off his goddamn arm.
Yeah, right. You're right.
And he flew, and well technically it's Black Noir's kid.
Okay. Technically.
But
Ryan
you know,
Horror, so- but Ryan, he
Ryan.
was a fun addition to show more human side to Butcher, if anyone.
yeah,
To,
sure,
to
you're right.
Butcher and even Homelander at times. Whenever he was like, "You're my son, I want to teach you this." Like it showed different sides of these characters. They wasn't really touched upon in the comics too much. Interesting.
I really hate. God, you can tell Homelander went really fucking crazy when he tried to kill his own son.
Yes. Yep.
Um,
But I mean, he had his plans. Ryan knew that they were bad. Did what he had to do. Ryan is a good hero. He got a very good ending, might I add.
yeah, props to him. Good for him.
For him and Mother's Milk,
Yeah,
sticking together now. They're a family. Ryan's got a family.
yeah. You think we're ever gonna see Mother's Milk on a spinoff?
It would depend on context.
Actually, wait a minute. You know what I just remembered?
Soldier Boy awakening, because he's still frozen.
He is. Do you think they're gonna make like an? What do you think's gonna happen on that? Because he's just frozen now.
Could be some other forcefully power that unfreezes him, and like Mother's Milk and Huey might team up again. Ryan's there too now. He's a soup.
No, he's not.
You know what happened to his powers?
Kimiko.
Oh yeah, that's right. With the fucking explosion.
Yeah, during the final thing,
I forgot
like
that Ryan was in the room.
he's a human now.
Yeah.
Do you think?
So they can still. There's still Compound V out there, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing I kind of remembered.
Yeah.
Even if their powers go, all they gotta do is inject themselves with compound V, and they are now they get superpowers again. What did you think of Simon Pegg being in the show?
I thought it was a good callback to the comic.
Yeah, really,
100%.
because
Huey was supposed to be Simon Pegg.
he is based
Yeah,
off of that character. I thought,
exactly.
and they even did the whole.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, with
the-
the going through the teleport.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was really cool. He
Cool.
for those who have no idea what we're talking about, in Huey's father in the show is Simon Pegg, and he is the original Huey. The guy based the Huey character to look off of him, and in the show he gets a little bit of compound V, and he can walk through walls, and he actually punches through a person too, as like a callback to that. That was really cool. What did now?
Mr. Garth Ennis.
Garth Ennis.
Garth Ennis.
Okay, so there are a lot of characters we did not see in the show, based on the from the comic. Is there like a certain character that you wish you could have seen more like of?
Not just character singular.
Oh, characters.
More like the whole little X-Men type
G-Men.
character. G-Men.
Dude,
Yes,
I was thinking
would've
the
loved to
same
see
fucking
the
thing.
The G-Men would have been terrific.
Thomas Goddalkin actually is like a character in Gen V.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's got possession powers. He got V1.
Yeah.
But like I would have loved to see. I like out of all the teams, are the G-Men your favorite?
Yes, I would say. Oh, because they're pretty much brainwashed children.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brainwashed children is what they are, and I think it's. I don't like how Thomas would preserve his kids after they would die, because in the comics,
Oh my God,
instead of a soup just dying, they would come back as like this undead thing who just wants to die.
Yeah.
That was one of the main differences where I was like, whoa, You know, like this is some serious shit.
I saw a small little. I think it was an AI clip, but it was of Black Noir, and he was flying to Homelander's grave,
Right.
and it was like, and he takes off the mask and it's a Homelander clone. I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah.
You think if the idea of resurrecting people was the same, like you think it would have been like different, like they have a bit more intellect,
I mean,
or are they like Black Noir when he gets his head fucking bashed in?
just everyone gets schizophrenia and sees cartoon characters.
Okay.
Um,
Like
no.
the Lazarus
I
Pit.
think it was that was an aspect that could have been left out either way.
Mhm.
I do, especially since they were introducing the G-Men, and they had that one specific member who was dead, and everyone was like, oh, something's wrong with her, blah blah blah.
Oh, Nubia?
Yeah, they were trying to figure it out, and then they figure it out like, oh, she's dead.
Mm.
She shouldn't be alive, type thing. And I was like, no, don't kill her. She's my special, my child.
They added some psychics later in the at the end. Gray matter, brain matter, the gray thing. I think that pissed me off. They got a whole like, basically they have a whole thing for like dangerous psychics.
Mhm.
That pissed me off. I love psychics, but what pissed me off is that there are multiple psychics in the comics. Names they could have used. The Divine. They could have used like just more than just like what they had. They could have definitely used characters. There are Pinwheel, Mind Droid, the Divine. Like they are psychics, small time psychics, but like at least just say that. Let's talk about Homelander because we have not talked about Homelander. We've talked a little about him, but not like all of them.
Okay.
From between the comic and the show, which one is your favorite?
The show. No, the show Homelander. Just because it's more depth to the character.
Absolutely.
In the comics, Homelander's more of a second thought than he is an anti-protagonist.
I actually went back and looked at some of the stuff, and this is gonna sound weird. I was watching a scene between Homelander and Black Noir, like in the comics, like that scene where he takes off his mask and he does this whole like, oh, this is why I did this. I kind of realized Homelander is an accidental psychopath.
Yeah.
He did not do any of the shit
No.
like he thought he did, and
He did do 9/11. Let's just be honest. He did do 9/11. He fucked up. So fucking Golden Gate Bridge was destroyed. Whatever bridge, I don't know. That was in San Diego. That's a whole other side of the country I'm talking about.
yeah, but no, like he does not feel like he didn't feel like the godlike character that we got to in the show.
No.
And that even was like even more like with first you got Homelander, and then you got Stormfront, and then you got Soldier Boy, and it was like Homelander's just all the way down here until like he takes them all out, but he still wants confirmation. He still wants like love and stuff.
Yeah. He's obsessed with himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing with Anthony Starr's Homelander. He's way more in depth. Is the thing is you could do a whole character study on him, more in depth than the comic version even. He narcissism all the way up to 10. He's a me. He's
And
also
he
very
thinks
intimidating.
He is intimidating, but there are times when I'm like you're looking at him, and you're like, oh my god. Dude,
Yeah,
what's
he's
wrong
also a
with
Giga
you?
Chad. He's a fucking he's a
Season
mess.
Season 5 really showed off like the weaknesses of Homelander because we haven't seen anything since no, Season 5 was the only time we've really seen like weaknesses. Or maybe Season 4 because we saw like the lights, hearing. Hearing is a weakness to all because they have enhanced hearing. All superheroes have that. Lights when he was doing heat vision, like Chemical made him pass out. Radiation, like what do you think they were trying to just say?
He has
It's
limits.
this is the final season. We are going to kill him off, but we want to show you all the different ways we can kill him off.
Yeah, right.
So, now we did talk about this. I asked you a bunch of. This is the only question I asked you when we were first starting this. Nisha Collins, Jared Padalecki, and Jensen Ackles, all on
All
camera
together.
together after all this time. What did you think?
I was very happy to see the boys together again.
Mhm.
Supernatural, very deep part of hold a deep part in my heart. And I was just blown away. Great character choice too.
Dude.
I also love how they have had all the other comedians in that scene, and each one of them gets killed off.
I
Seth
was
Rogen,
so
Will
shocked. I was
Forte.
like, no,
I thought that was
why?
hilarious.
I was
It was
genuinely
hilarious.
shocked. I was genuinely shocked.
The line, yeah, he's an asexual weirdo, but he's my asexual weirdo. And then, boom, he just starts fucking getting it.
Seth Rogen, he
Yes.
also he helped write this show,
He was
didn't
I think he was a co-producer or
he?
something
Yeah.
like that.
He also
He
helped
was
in
Invincible.
Universe show. Oh yeah, Invincible.
Was his
God,
thing too.
yeah. I liked I'm glad they brought Mr. Marathon.
Yeah, that's another difference from the comics. In the comics, he fucking dies on 9/11.
Oh my
You know
God,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's where A-Train supposedly comes in after that.
I like
We have
watching
not
him
talked
have.
about A-Train or The Deep. That's two others I would like to talk about.
Yeah,
We'll
by
get
all
to-
means.
We can get to them later.
Oh wait,
Let's continue.
I really. Okay, so it was really cool to see Jared as a speedster, and
Mhm.
I did not expect Misha to be alchemical.
Me
I thought he
neither.
was going to be a psychic,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
I thought they were going to allude to some little thing of him like being like an angel,
Mhm.
or Jared as like a demon blood thing, like
Right.
with psychic powers. I'm just really. It surprised me absolutely,
Mhm.
but definitely got me like hooked, and I'm glad they made that choice. I mean, you gotta admit, it was also really fucked up seeing Jared in blood, like just
Oh, yes.
going through every single person, just like.
Yeah. I thought that was funny. But that was hilarious.
Okay, the Deep. They,
Whole different person.
yeah,
Whole
absolutely.
different
They
character.
gave him more. They gave him more like. They
Well,
gave him
only-
a life.
The only similarities is they have the same superpowers. Not really,
Not,
not
no,
really.
no. They don't have the same superpower.
The Deep could talk to fish.
No, in this comics, the Deep could fly. He had strength, and he had the generic superhero powers. They only gave him that helmet thing as like part of a character.
The Deep was two totally different people, just the same name.
Yeah.
The same.
He doesn't have a
fucking
helmet.
name. Doesn't have a name. Nope. Deep from the show is a gym bro. He's a fucking cocky asshole who just wants to impress Homelander. And the best part about the Deep's death is he died. He did not want to accept character development.
No, he didn't.
He didn't want to grow as a person. He
No.
just wanted to do the
He
same
had the
person
opportunity
he
to
was.
save somebody, ran
Yep.
away,
Nope.
and like that really makes you think too.
Right.
Because I mean, they're not like all of the superheroes are just actors. They're not real superheroes.
Right.
In the comics, it was like way worse. Remember Swing Wing?
Mhm.
Tech Knight's like adult psychic, like the Nightwing.
Yeah.
He was like, his character was anti-homophobic, but he was like really homophobic. Like
Mhm.
that's the kind of stuff that Vought would do to them. Like they would just, they're all images and stuff. They're not like
All
real.
image, yeah.
That which causes them to do drugs and stuff,
Yeah.
like and like to really like to do drugs, have like meaningless stuff, like to do all this crap that will destroy their body eventually.
Yep. Like A-Train.
A-Train.
In the show, he
Okay.
addicted to the Gen V so hard he got a heart. He blew up his heart.
I gotta be honest. I really hate how they made me sympathize with A-Train at the final episode. I really hated it. Because, like, in the comics, he kills Huey's girlfriend, Robin,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just a straight up asshole the rest of the
Yeah.
comics,
Yeah.
and then he gets killed by Huey
He-
with, like,
he got
good
a-
old soccer kick.
Yeah. He got a good redemption arc in the show. They did a really good job switching A-Train. It took a while.
Yeah, it really
It
did.
did. I would say season 3 is whenever he started to shift a little.
Yeah, like that.
Until
They
he
like
started
he
to
finally
shift.
like learned shit. He finally learned his lesson. He finally learned, oh, I can do this, but I'm not a real superhero.
Right.
But then he finally becomes a real superhero. And I was like, no, why'd you give him a fucking redemption arc? Oh God, I hate how good it makes. I hate how it makes me feel bad for him.
Right.
But I think out of everybody, definitely good for him.
Good for him. Yeah.
Maeve, though, I think they should have brought her back maybe towards the end, or maybe she should have been in the White House for a temporary second. What do you think about that? You glad that she got to go off, have Abby ending?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad when good character. Maeve, not a good character, but I'm glad that she got a happy ending.
Yeah. Because in the end, I mean, she finally got to do what she wanted to do, and it wasn't behind like a camera. It wasn't like a signed contract. It wasn't like, oh, I have to because this. It was because she genuinely got to do it, which was nice. Oh yeah, Butcher. I want to go back to Butcher real quick.
Yep.
What did you think of the cancer becoming its own superpower? This guy gets fucking tentacles.
Mhm.
What did you think of that?
I was surprised. I feel like we had a conversation about this years ago.
Really?
Yeah, like whenever it first came out.
Yeah,
it
we
didn't
did.
even
Oh my
come out
God.
yet, and you were making theories. Your theories were correct. Which I thought was pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure you theorized the tentacle monster. And
Yeah,
everything.
no, I gotta be honest. I saw like a small clip of
Alright.
someone making a theory. Not a small clip. I just saw a thumbnail of someone comparing it to Venom, and I was like, God damn it, it's gonna be a Venom fucking thing. Which I
It
thought,
reminds me of it a little.
yeah, it does, because it like those tentacles coming out of him.
Right.
I thought it was gonna be something completely fucking different. I thought like I had to go and I made a video about what his new powers were gonna be because I had to go and hear like the actual sound of what it was. It really did sound like somebody getting ripped in half. It immediately made me think of Zoe Newman because she got
Yeah.
the alien mouth fucking powers.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Very freaky. Very cool.
I feel bad for that kid.
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
I mean, she is a little kind of an ass. Well, I mean, her mom was an ass, and I feel like Combat V kind of changed her.
It changes everybody. That's the thing about it. It changes everybody.
Here's a random ass question.
Go ahead.
Do you think if A-Train's brother got Compound V, he would get superpowers? And I'm gonna tell you like my reason behind it after, but like, what do you think? I think you'd be able to walk again, or have a power.
Probably. I feel like either that or he'd probably die.
This
He'd
is
probably die.
this is my theory. You see, I think that people who okay, so let's say you have a brother, all right, and your brother is
I do have a brother.
oh shit. Okay, let's say he's a superhero in the show. He is Compound V, all right. I think because of genetics and your similarity in DNA and stuff, you like there would be a good 50% chance you would get Compound, like you would have superpowers if you got Compound V. I really genuinely think because of the DNA.
But like at the end of the day, though, it's still that 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
And his brother's already kind of sick, so it's like he really has. It's really more like in his case, it's like a 30-70 chance. Like,
What did you think of Homelander getting V1 at the end? Like,
that was just a ploy.
yeah.
That's all that was. That's to hype shit up. Like, oh my god, is he really gonna do it?
No, but I mean, we all knew he was gonna die.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone knew he was gonna die.
straight up fans knew he was gonna die.
But like even me, whenever I was like witnessing it, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? Are we going to the edge of the seat type thing? Like they did what they're what they did that they did what they're supposed to do. They put the butts in the seats. Botched.
Do you think they discovered a cure for cancer when they got rid of Butcher's power? Do you think his cancer went along with it?
I don't know, because he died too quick to
That's true.
even test. He
The
died
can-
as soon as they were gone.
His cancer was the superpower, and it was stopping him from dying too, which was kind of cool and kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Sounds like a symbiote from Spider-Man.
Exactly, yeah. The Butcher symbiote. With Joe Kessler as Venom, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool little
First thing I saw him in was Red. You ever seen the movie Red?
red. No.
I'm pretty sure it's a comic with DC. It has Bruce Willis is in it. John Malkovich is in the movie too.
Oh, that's cool.
Winona Ryder. It's really good. If you like comic book / action movies, it's good. He plays an FBI agent who's after the main character.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's no beard puffed with an American accent. Interesting.
So, I think we're running out of questions here, but there is we did talk about superhero teams. did you think of Payback?
I like Payback.
I did too.
I prefer Payback over the 7, personally.
My favorite team.
Yeah, personally, like, not the comic version, the show version. Comic version. They're just a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so what did you think of Teenage Kicks? Versus the comic versus the show?
comic,
I gotta be honest, me too. I mean, I liked what they did with Jetstreak,
yeah.
and they got, I kind of liked what they did with those characters. I like Jetstreak, but I really Teenage Kicks comic is in my heart.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see like a version of Blarney Cock just flying everywhere and like spouting Irish bullshit
Right,
to people.
yeah,
I would have
hilarious.
loved to see that. I mean, I think that's everything really we wanted to discuss with this about the show. I mean, it was really I said I wrote a lot of this stuff down, but in the end, it really was just random. And
We'll find the notes later on, try again, but
I
it was
really
a good
enjoyed this.
discussion. It's a fun discussion.
I really want to thank you,
Yeah.
Caleb, so much for doing this with me.
Thanks for having me.
It means a lot to me. I love
Yep.
the show, and it's nice to meet someone who also loved the show and the comics. And because, like, it's nice to genuinely have a good conversation about stuff like this. I really want to thank you, and
Thank you so much. Yeah.
and I want to thank everybody else who just actually took time to listen to me and my friend here ramble like idiots. This is Samaritan Podcast, whatever the heck you want to call this, and I just want to thank everybody again for listening. If you enjoy this, if you want to hear more about the boys or see more about the boys, I would 100% recommend binge watching the show. Go read the comics. You can find them anywhere, really. Order them online, even, by all means. And like I always say, just like, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. I'm not looking to be famous. I'm kind of looking to be famous.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Do it anyway. Do it.
Do it, or we're gonna come to your house.
Do it.
And we're gonna.
I'm not gonna come to your house. Too lazy for that.
All right, I want to thank everybody. Once again, thank you all. Have a great night.